Hello and welcome to Zeke's Creations. Today I'm going through a parts order that I did to complete some vintage Lego creatures and dinosaurs that I have. To start it out, here's the parts. This is actually added on to a order I did for a live stream I'm planning. It's going to be a live stream of building a Lego Yoda set that was sent to me, a collector's Lego Yoda that was sent to me by one of my subscribers, Tammy, and I'm trying to get all the details figured out for that live stream. But this store that I had to buy from had not only some of the parts I needed for that live stream, but some parts that I've been needing to complete some vintage Lego creatures, and then a couple extra. So to start out, I have this. This is a quarter body piece for a dinosaur. Then this here is a leg piece for a dinosaur. Same thing here, just this one's different color and printed. And then to the bags. Here I have a shark head. Then here is a camera strap piece for a raptor. This one's really cool. And then last but not least, this is one that I've really been looking for. This is a hippogriff wing for Harry Potter. So I'll get these these other parts put away until a live stream. To start, I'm going to get the shark. So this isn't too complex. This is just the older kind of shark, and I've had this body for a while. So I got a head to complete it. Next, I'm going to do this piece. So here's a raptor to demonstrate. So this piece actually came out in only one set in 2010. 2015. Got mixed up there. For the original Lego Jurassic World wave. And it is a camera strap piece. You can see on the top that little bump that's meant to be a camera. And so it's just a really cool little accessory. And I saw this one, it's in good condition and everything, so I added it to my order, because I've been wanting one for a while. The next one here is Buckbeak. This is the original Lego Buckbeak mold. And I've had this one for a while. This is one Miss Kayla gave me. But I could never find the second wing. So I finally got that on there. And this is a really cool little one. It has the head and stuff, and the wings can move. But just the design, with no printing, and like the way they did the feathers, I think it's a really cool one. Next up here is this elephant. So this one, I got these leg pieces. I got this leg piece for, but it doesn't complete it actually. This is still missing 3 pieces. And those 3 pieces could cost me a lot, because it's missing 2 parts for the trunk. One of them is expensive, the other one costs a couple of bucks, because it only came in this set in that color. And the other one is one of these earpieces, which they only appeared in 2 sets, and only on this elephant in this color. And so they can range from like $5 to $20 depending on condition for just one. So, and this thing complete used goes for around $35. So it would cost me a lot to complete this. It could cost me at least like a quarter of its value. It's still really cool though. It brings me a step closer, because this is the original Lego elephant, and like it has a decent range of motion here. And this piece right here, I believe it was only used for the elephant. Same with this one. Next up, I have this Brachiosaurus. This is one I've been wanting to complete for a while, because I have the new version. So I'm gonna put that on, and like it has a decent stature and stuff, and it has some good movement. All these different sections can move around. But I'm most excited to have it with this. This Brachiosaurus came out only in 2023 for the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park. Came in a $80 set. I loved it. I believe it is retired now, but this is one of my favorite Lego, like modern Lego dinosaurs. And even though it doesn't have a massive range of movement, you can't even move the legs, it's just a really impressive and accurate model. And as soon as I got it, I really wanted this complete so I could display it next to it. But I could never find that leg piece. So now I can put these up on my shelf together. And then the most exciting one for me is this Spinosaurus. This is from Jurassic Park 3. They only released, I believe, 2 sets for the movie. And Miss Kayla gave me this one. Like most of these here, she gave me this. She gave me this elephant, this shark, the Brachiosaurus, the hippogriff, and this. And it's just, this is a really cool one. This goes for like, I think, 35, 40. And like, not that I plan to sell these. I just like to see their value. And the cool thing about this, and the elephant and Brachiosaurus are made this way too. They don't do stuff like this anymore. The body is made out of quarters. And so they snap together. And so this one is still missing the tip of the tail. But aside from that, it's complete. I've been missing this quarter of the body for a while. So as you can see, they snap together like that. And it's a really cool design. And here you have this really cool printed spine with printed back pieces. And then you have these legs, which one of the really cool things about it is this Jurassic Park 3 label. I believe a lot of the toys that released with the movie had that. So here's it complete, except for that tail piece. And I'm really excited with this. I've really been wanting this complete for a while. I really love to collect Lego dinosaurs, and this has been one of the top ones I've been after for a while. And this one isn't perfect. I don't know how well you can see on the camera, but there's some weird pockmarks on it, and the head is pretty loose. Same with the tongue, which the tongue is actually really cool. That tongue is a red crocodile head, upper headpiece. But both the top of the head and the tongue are loose, and they have these weird pockmarks. I'm not sure what caused them. So at some point I'll replace the head, but right now you don't really notice that unless you look close. And I'm really happy to have it in this condition. I have it so close to complete. And so here I'm going to compare the original Buckbeak to a more modern one. So there are two different colors of modern, including a gray that's more accurate to this, but I only have this white and silver. And as you can see, there are several differences, even just in body design, but they do both have moving heads, and they both have wings. The modern one has a slightly larger wingspan in more accurate wings. But something I find interesting is the ways the wings are connected. As you can see on this modern one, there's a cutout where you'd usually have a saddle, but it's a bit larger. So you can have this little build here that holds the wings with clips. And they have two clips. While this one has a single clip and they're angled. I think it's a really cool design choice, and I really like this original. And then back here I have my only other complete original, like vintage Lego Dinosaur. This one was not from Scale. This was from a family friend. But I thought it would be cool just to show a comparison. Like there were several different ones, and now I have two complete ones. This Spinosaurus and this Brachiosaurus. So this one you can see uses the same alligator crocodile head in red as a tongue. It has two head pieces, an upper and lower jaw, which this one actually, the lower jaw uses the same hinge connections as the legs use, usually, because this has the same quarter design for the body. And I always found the printing really cool on these vintage Lego dinosaurs. And then you have these little flippers and tail, but they're just really cool. And I'm really happy that I was able to get so many parts in one order, because if I were to do several orders, it would cost a lot in shipping. And I hope I can fully complete this Spinosaurus and complete this elephant soon. And actually, there is a modern Spinosaurus that released this year, but I haven't gotten my hands on it yet because it's an $160 set, and I tend to wait for those to go on sale because they're overpriced, the Jurassic World ones. And there's no guarantee that I'll get it, but I'm going to do my best to get it when I can. Because it also has a Quetzalcoatlus, which is a really big pterodon type creature, and I just really want to have those dinosaurs in my collection. along with there's another one that I released this year. It uses the same design as this Brachiosaurus, but it has like a longer tail. It has and it has a different head that's smaller and has a spine on top, and it's called the Titanosaurus. Both of those, the Spinosaurus, Quetzalcoatlus, and the Titanosaurus, they come in sets based on the newest Jurassic World movie, Jurassic World Rebirth, which I went and saw in theaters. I think it was a good movie. Could have been a bit better, but it's a step in the right direction after the last ones. Like, in case you can't tell, I'm a massive fan of the franchise. I own every movie, and I collect as many of the sets as I can. But I'll keep you guys posted on the live stream that I'm gonna like for building the Yoda, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.